Hello, this is Dr. Ned Hallowell for the podcast Distraction. Today, we have a mini episode about little things in life that give us tremendous joy. And it's appropriate because right now we're sitting on the green in the town of, what town is this? Branford, Connecticut, underneath a sign that says, near this green, Yale College was founded in 1701 by 10 ministers who gave their books. Well, there's a little thing that turned into something pretty great. 10 ministers donating books to found one of the great universities in the world. I thought of this particular episode because this past weekend, I made a wonderful discovery in my life. I have some patio furniture that's made of metal, some kind of metal. And over the years, since we leave it out all year, these formerly white chairs had turned muddy and moldy, and so they were sort of a discolored green, black, brown, really ugly. And the idea of scrubbing them down with a scrub brush, I knew it would take me forever. I knew it wouldn't be very effective, and so I didn't do it until, out of nowhere, I had the brilliant idea of getting a power washer. Now, I'm not very mechanical, and I've certainly never power washed before, and I don't actually know where the idea came from. I think I just thought of it. And so I went on to, where do we all go? Amazon. And sure enough, I can buy a power washer to be delivered to my house the next day for $120. I bought the power washer. It arrived. I was so excited. But I knew I wouldn't know how to put it together. So I asked my son, Jack, would he please help me? And he said, "Oh, Dad, you can do it. You're just being lazy." And I said, "No, Jack, I'm stupid. I need your help." So in any case, he very kindly lent his expertise, put the thing together. He had actually used a power washer in the past. And then we turned it on. And I'm telling you, it was one of the magical moments of my entire life. This blast of water came out of this wand. And we lined up the chairs in the backyard, and it just whoosh, 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 whoosh. The dirt and the green just melted away, just went away. It was like a miracle. This power washer just completely dissolved it. And just, it was like I would have been scrubbing forever, and I just pointed this wand, and this blast of water comes out and just cleans them. And in a half an hour, those chairs had gone from grungy, green, dirty, muddy, ugly to sparkling white, looking just beautiful in the sunshine. I can't tell you how satisfying it was. It was so satisfying to see this grunge just disappear under the blast of water. And so, of course, I turned it on our shed, which had another sort of sheet of mold greenness on it. And in seconds, that was all gone. And then I turned it on the risers of the steps leading into our house and blasted those away. I tell you, it's the most satisfying feeling in the world. Now, some of you are laughing because you think it sounds really stupid, but it was really, really satisfying for me. I can't wait to find something else to power wash. So I got to talking to Sarah and Scott, our producers, and I said, let's do a mini on this. And then we thought of other little things that produce extraordinary joy out of proportion to what you'd think they would, like power washing, making me just ecstatic. So another one that Sarah proposed was when you go to work and all the lights are green. Isn't that just an exhilarating feeling? You come into work and all the lights are green. Now, granted, most of the time that doesn't happen. Some of the time they're all red. But when you're lucky enough and all the lights are green, a similar kind of little thing that can produce extraordinary joy is finding the parking spot right in front of the restaurant you're going to, when normally you have to drive around the block 3 times, or right in front of the store you want to shop at, or right in front of whatever place you're having to stop that usually is congested. That parking spot is just sitting there waiting for you, all but with a welcome sign saying, "This is for you," and you feel so good. Suddenly life is working the way it's supposed to work. And then one other little thing, we were having lunch, Sarah, Scott, and I today, and I was fussing over my iPhone because the keyboard on it is not the keyboard I want. It doesn't have the right little microphone so I can speak my message. And Sarah said, "Oh, all you do is you push this little button." And then the right keyboard popped up. I wanted to embrace her. I was so happy because I'd been fiddling with it for weeks and months, not being able to find that little button to push. And she just said, oh, here, just do that. Oh, my gosh. When, it's just the things that frustrate us in life are so often these little things that we don't quite know how to fix. And when fate or whoever runs the show decides to give us the gift of something working the way we wish it would, oh my gosh, it feels so great. Began with the power washer, but keep your eyes out for these little things. And when they happen, just sing hallelujah and praise whoever you praise, because your day has been made significantly better, not to mention your entire life. Well, this is Dr. Ned Hallowell, wishing that you will have many of these little happy happenstances bless you today and every day. Bye for now. All right, well, before I say goodbye, I have a favor to ask of you. Could you please take a moment and fill out our listener survey? We really need feedback from you all. We're trying to learn more about you, our listeners, and it would really help the show if you went to distractionpodcast.com and clicked on the blue words in the upper right-hand corner that say Take Listener Survey. It's very short, and we'd really appreciate it. I know you get asked this kind of stuff all the time, but we're a small little operation, and we really need your help to grow and to, tailor what we do to who you are and what you want and need. So please go to distractionpodcast.com, go to the upper right-hand corner and click on the blue words that say Take Listener Survey. Thank you so much. Distraction is produced by Collisions, the podcast division of CRN International. Collisions, podcasts for curious people. Our producer is Sarah Gurton, our sound engineer is Scott Person, and our music was created by Mark Berman.